You have the Macedonian Roman War. You have the Britannian Roman War. You have the Celtician Roman War.
Oh, the
hell?
Spaniards are here.
Armorica is playing the guerrilla tactic warfare.
Oh,
They pieced out.
Go up the coast a little bit.
This one here?
Yes. He gained that one. Yes, Rome has lost some territory. There we are. That was the net result of that glorious war where many hundred thousands died. Rome lost a small sliver of Spain. Balance has been restored to the world.
Oh, we're live, right?
We're live.
Okay.
We're live indeed.
Right, things get
Welcome.
excited now because...
Welcome back, my dear Jake.
Yeah, I was gone. Yeah, I was gone. I was gone for a week. It was pretty good. Okay, people are pointing out, and they're quite correct, that we have got the
Blue
flames
indeed.
coming up. So Armenia, by sidestep, is one such. Who do we have here? The Armenian Atropatanian War.
Yes.
So what is going on here? Poor Warmonger over there getting...
I think
right, so it's a war on all fronts for
But I
Atropatania.
think Atropatania has the advantage both in technology and in numbers by a slight...
There we go, 14, 15, 13, 14. Pretty respectable. If we look over at Armenia, they just cannot keep up there.
Nope.
So especially those martial advances, nothing comparable. Yeah, okay, so Atropatania could really come out on top. How's it looking number-wise for them, though?
That's a good question.
So here we go, plenty of archers, heavy cavalry, heavy infantry. Yeah, okay, they got...
They got the numbers.
they got
for
the
sure.
numbers, that much is for sure as well, against
Parthia,
against
at least.
Parthia, right? But if we look on the Armenian front, you know, Armenia's
There
got
we
an army
go.
and a half.
That's a proper war.
No elephants on either side, though. Heavy
Feeling
cavalry is
disappointed.
close enough, but okay. So who's your good money on? I'm not asking you. I'm asking the chat. Do you think that Atropatene can take on this three-front war?
We also have, I think, Bosphorian Kingdom at war, Saxonia at war, Bletonesia.
Yeah, no
Oh
kidding.
my,
So
oh my.
what are the war situations? Well, Atropatene versus the world. Oh, it's Rome at it again, both west and east.
Oh boy.
What could it possibly mean? Let's hone in on Rome and see the situation here. It's the Second Macedonian Roman War, so Rome on their Tod against Macedon, Dacia, Bosporan Kingdom, and Saxonia. Yeah, pretty hefty numbers coming in there, and once again, we got the battles raging over on the eastern front.
Yep.
We've got Rome bringing in the mercenaries wherever possible.
Now they have an equal stance for tactics.
Yeah, tactics
That's
on the
quite
equal.
alright.
So what do we have? Like deception versus shock
Yeah.
action. But no, it seems that Rome did not come out there on top.
Nope.
My console, the battle did not go our way. So it looks like some early gains for the aggressors here, as best we can tell. And what's this? The Celtician Roman War. So Celticia and Bletonesia, and I still love the fact that these actually highlight on the map. It's just, ooh.
It's brilliant.
Where are these countries? Ooh.
There you go.
Of course we know every country. Hell, every province and city on the map. But,
Of course you do,
know,
Jake. Of course you do.
Can pronounce them all flawlessly
How
as
do you
well.
pronounce Stacy's country?
Very well. Now, Celticia and Bletonesia, which for the longest time have kind of stayed to their own game here, have decided to step up.
Yep.
You know, they're looking after old Carthage, and they've gone on the offense here. Are they going to have the anything to pull through? Numbers-wise, not looking so hot, but this is really going to divide Rome's attention.
Let me cut right in.
Oh.
Britannia has decided to break truce.
Britannia breaking oh my! See, they just had their war, and it didn't
And
go
they
so
are
well.
back at it.
Were they able to conserve much strength, though, right? If we look over at Britannia, manpower's not looking so hot, but they do have a treasury. They got a whole load of mill power. And, yeah, they were able to conserve a fair amount of their units. Not enough manpower to reinforce all of it, I dare say. But this will really test Rome. They've got troubles on almost every front. Could only be perfected if Egypt also decided to jump in. Not that I'm putting any pressure on our Egyptian player to come and
I
crush
think
Rome.
The D-Note is going to have a hard time since Blondie made the statement during our Let's Play during Wednesday that he might just attack D-Note.
Ooh, well, that could keep him tied up. Well, still, the Kaiser have some problems on his borders. Can he pull through, though? It's wins, it's losses. It's more wins and more losses, but seems like he's got He's got the right armies stationed right over here to
And
deal
there
with
we
Mr.
go.
Roger.
We have a 60k stack
Yeah.
for Rogers, facing a 22k stack for.
Yeah, Rogers of Britannia bringing
The
in everything they
Republic.
can using using proper bottleneck strategy. But okay, it's reinforcements for Britannia coming on in. It's looking pretty good for them uprooting the Romans from their former Gaulish lands. Can they make it come together? I just still love the way these guys go for it.
Yeah, it's brilliant. And bam, slash.
Oh,
It's brilliant. Good animation.
can
right
we get like the hot rod sound effect expansion where instead of hearing this you just have you going bam, crack,
Bam.
pow.
Oh god,
Maybe with
that
little
would be
comic book
that
things
would be
coming up.
awful.
So awfully good. Right, so it looks like Britannia's bringing what they need to bring here to the fight, even scoring some occupations, it seems. How about the story over in the east? Another battle, not quite as large, but Roman reinforcements may be enough to counter this. Yeah,
Not sure.
I think they arrived just in time, and doesn't seem like the aggressors of the east are having the best time here, because the Romans splitting up some pretty meaty forces able to
And I
intercept
think
on
if
all
you
sides.
just look at the sheer numbers of Roman troops in the war score overview, you'll clearly see that the Kaiser has just a slight advantage, especially when it comes to light infantry.
Oh, I mean, he's got the everything. Even imported some elephants, like any clever player would. But look at that, reinforcements to the north, which were not Roman, kind of pulled it out both ways. But the Romans also coming in. It's fight to the death on all fronts here. I think the situation slightly favors the Romans, but these are just a few battles in what could prove to be an otherwise protracted war. Depends how much solidarity there is
And
between
they
the
are
aggressors.
sense packing.
Scent packing indeed, right?
Yep.
Rome holds the line,
Mm-hmm.
and it's imports coming in. It's not peace offers quite yet. So what do we have again? Equal tactics going on. Who do we have here? Who's this wee chap? It's Marcus Viridius.
With a staggering 11 skill in martial.
Yeah, well, that's why he gets his victory. And who does he bung into jail? It's Roy Bana. This person. Obsessive, brave, reckless, wise, steadfast, and now in jail. So it's all action on all fronts for the Romans.
And Björn is hailing in the hotline. Rome in the north, Rome in the north.
Rome of the North.
So has he changed government?
Let's take a quick look at our
Yes,
friends
Democratic
here.
Republic.
Oh wow. It's what he was born to be.
Well done, Björn. Well done.
You made it all happen.
Good one, Björn B.
Oh well. Democratic Republic. Well, yeah, he's got some new ideas that he could be picking for that.
Going full Swedish. Properly.
Well, he's got a bit of everything really. He's got the chunk of Sweden, Norway, and southern Sweden. Yeah, that's it. The Roman situation, though, I mean, they are certainly losing ground in the north. And even what's this? I don't think they can keep their eye on all the Blettonesian incursions that are happening here. This is what happens when they try to fight against them. I think the Roman army proves vastly superior. The difference, though, is that it can't be everywhere at the same time. I mean, they take down like archers and chariots with archers and chariots. So to be fair, I think the Roman army just proves to be. Are they technologically superior though? They got martial advances.
I think so.
12.
Perhaps.
We look at
Perhaps.
Letonisia is actually superior on those fronts. So I
Oh,
guess
there we go.
And the Roman army just has other ways of leveraging their power. So if we show the stats that we have there, right? So they got March of the Eagles. Oh, where have I heard that before? And martial ethos boosting their morale. And that discipline. They got Mars, veterans, manipular legions. If we compare this to Blettonesia, right? They don't quite have the morale. And what's
Discipline's all right.
25 to 25. Oh yeah, that's not too bad at all.
Yep.
But yeah, no pressure happening on Africa for poor Rome. So I do wonder if Denote over in Egypt is in any way tempted to
I recall
bring the
that
thing.
the main fear of Denote was the attrition, walking until there would crush his army.
Yeah, I mean,
starters?
when you only have 500,000 manpower, you
But is it
kinda
really an issue, right?
kind of worry a bit about attrition.
Or is Dinut perhaps what we could call a coward?
You'll have to ask him, right? You've got the hotline there. In fact, have you got anyone pinging you at the moment? But will Blondie strike from the shadows, though? That's his specialty.
He clearly wants to.
Because, yeah, Kush has kind of done what he set out to do here. I wonder if he doesn't feel a bit too penned in by Egypt. And look at that, we got armies on the border. And more armies on the border. So I wonder if they are quite wary of each other.
I wonder what's happening in India with dear old Stacy.
Yeah,
and
there's only so far east that we've really gone here, but it's good to see that Sri Lanka
is
has
Haggering
grown
and
grown
Stacy
north.
in war against Moria?
Against Moria. Now, Moria have had their fair share of troubles here, but it could be that they're finally being taken out back and shot. Ooh, that was a bit grim, wasn't it? Taken out to pasture then. Yes, with Shola making quite the land grab here. When it comes to sheer numbers, yeah, I don't think Moria can hold it together. They do have the superior number of elephants.
That's true.
So credit where credit is due. But I think between them, Shola and Sri Lanka can make this happen. And look at that, they're doing pretty coordinated efforts here. When it comes down to the battles, reinforcing where they need to.
Yep.
And there we go, sending them packing, despite the elephant numbers. I don't know how they do it.
Elephants are not everything, Jake.
Well, I mean, they're in terms of mass, compare me to an elephant, and they are everything, and I am not. They're pretty great, though. Pretty damn great. You ever ridden an elephant?
And I can see Nurgle. Nurgle? Hi. I see what you're pushing in the Twitch chat. So Nurgle just pushed a tweet made by Ario, aka the Doctor, playing Macedon, who has stated that for 1,000 retweets, he will add the Flog Rodriguez achievement into the game. Because, yes, of course, there is a vanity character within the game. With yours truly, you'll have to find me and you'll have to flog me to death. So we're currently standing at a good 500 retweets, and we had a chat with the devs. I'm happy to get flogged. I'm in game, of course. And yeah, you know, every bit of retweets helps, so go there, guys. If you have a Twitter account, go there and smash that retweet
Well,
button.
I
I can mention that we
someone
immediately got 11 retweets just the very second. So.
So yes, if you want to make your dream come true of getting an achievement, once you found me in game, there will be it will be a proper challenge though.
Is Salticia really doing much, though?
Not really.
Don't tend to see their armies on the forefront. They're just kind of standing around. Maybe they're saying, "Oh, I'll guard the area," but I'm not sure if Egladil
I
is.
think it makes sense because they. Here they are.
Well, I talk smack, but they're the ones doing the smacking, right? They're right down there,
And there we go.
taking people back in chains.
Taking the slaves back home.
One unit of slaves back home, and 2 pops died. Saw it earlier and read it was like 1 pope died.
And we have the 34k stack coming in behind.
Gotta remember who rules the waves here, though. The Romans are able to maneuver. Fish out of water.
Oh no.
Fish.
Oh no. This is painful to watch.
Out of water. Their
Yep.
chariot's not gonna hold here.
Nope.
No.
Bye-bye.
Pure light infantry just came and scorched those archers' chariots and
The
the light
face of that
cavalry.
general.
Which one?
Yes, this one.
He's like, what am I even doing here? He doesn't even have that much martial, right? He's old, he's dumb! Dumb and lustful. And his father appears to be blind. But he's content in life despite being lustful with no... That's what I like, the...
Ignorance is a bliss,
The
isn't
character
it?
aspect of the game, you can jump right into it.
Yeah,
So.
it's quite funny.
Well, he's happy enough slaughtering Iberians in North Africa here, so I guess that's why he's so
Yeah,
content
that's
in
done.
life.
Stack wipe.
Stack, whoa. Yeah, good job it
Ooh,
tied up.
and
but
we have some banter going on. Blondie is stating,
the Bants?
Rod and Dinote, you dare insult me?
What are the insults going on here? Is it... oh, well, I see a bit of mobilization going on, and I see Kush is standing around in Egyptian land. Why would this be? What has happened? Who has
I think
decided
it's
to go
because
to war with who?
of a diplomatic spat.
Well, it is the Kushan Egyptian war now for showing superiority. You win the battles, you'll make it all happen. And here we go, the first of such battles. What do we have? We have Kush. They got a bit of an advantage with their tactics going on in terms of the numbers and what they bring to the fight. It's might look a bit cushy. Oh, there we go, right. Mercenaries already having to leg it. Alright, so Kush bringing the pain up the Nile already.
Bring in the pain. Bring in the pain.
I guess it would be down the Nile.
And we have Cats from Epirus also stating a slight correction. He is actually more civil than the Bosphorian Kingdom.
Cats is claiming to be the most civil around.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, he looks like a guy that knows some culture, right? Probably goes to the opera.
Yeah. Very poor fighter, though.
Founder, cautious.
Grigi is typing, and he's currently missing the moral bonus after the battle is done. Well, shame.
What a shame. Okay, but here's the weird thing, like, Pretonia just keeps on going with the occupations, even though on the battles front, you don't think they can keep it all going, but they do. They keep bouncing back, scoring occupations, and that is why these incursions into Rome continue. Rome's trying to de-siege it all, but can he coordinate everything and everywhere? Here we go. Dacia pouring everything they can into this battle here.
Yep.
But the Romans, they come in their numbers. Dacia is keen to
push forward,
repay in full. The tactics not looking positive on the Roman side, but they have 10 martial against the 9 of Dacia.
And also more discipline too.
Yeah, also they took a river crossing penalty to be here. I think this might not be a battle that goes the Roman way. But they got 20,000 more reinforcements coming in.
Not looking good.
Speaking of reinforcements coming in, we got a taste of Gaul stepping in for just a wee
What
bit.
up?
Hello.
What up, French Paradox?
Well, I was watching the horror from my computer while doing some other stuff on EU, and I have to admit, I don't want to say something for Rome, but there's only one nation who seems to know the value of a truce and an actual treaty. So I'm asking, who are the barbarians there?
Oh,
Yeah.
the Britannians, a truce is just a piece of paper, right?
Yeah, it is.
Easily torn up,
Yeah,
but they're kind of paying for it in these battles, though.
Mm-hmm.
They're scoring occupations left and right, but when it comes to the battles, like Rome is just able to coordinate so much more, leverage a lot more of their powers into this. That's said though. Wow, they got a fresh, the Legion X is ready there to back up. That sounds so intimidating. Yeah, how in the world is Britannia actually holding out here though?
Tactics are not on their side.
There we go. Wow. There we go. Rome defeated.
Tactics apparently.
And we have Kaiser boasting a bit, saying,
Boasting?
"Lol, look at Daniel
Did he just say
in
lol?
Rome." In Rome?
Lol, look at
In
Daniel
what
in
now?
Rome.
What, Daniel? What are you
Well,
doing?
now
We tried the raid.
he tried. Is he going to go for it though? He's probably going to try to get his morale back up for a little bit and
Where's
then
Rome does not
jump on
show?
Rome. Rome was just swimming in
It was not
slaves.
boasting. I thought the Kaiser was boasting because he utterly crushed him. But no. Oh, and he's black flagged. He needs to go back into his own
Oh,
territory.
Wow, okay, well,
No.
that can't be good for him.
Oh,
He's got a
Daniel
long way
is
to
responding
go.
that he's actually scouting.
Scouting.
And unfortunately, Trintrangula has to drop out right now for today. And he says, "Be kind to my AI."
Be kind. Well, I mean, what came for Bactria? I can't tell. Actually, did he lose or gain?
I think he lost a few provinces.
He lost a wee bit in a pretty hideous manner here. This
Oh.
barbaric border go, right? You had something tight going on in Gaul, right? No detached province.
Well, I mean,
not by choice.
Yeah, exactly. Like if by choice we would have been happy with our small village in Armorica, but circumstances.
And Black Ninja cowered in the face of Atropatene. He paid him to leave him alone.
Oh,
To be left
tribute.
alone.
Paid to be left alone. Well, I mean, Atropaten's
Sad.
not being
Just
particularly
sad.
alone here, but yeah.
And Matthew is expanding a bit, saying his troops are so darn strong.
Well, I mean, with all those technological advances, it's not surprising that he's kicking so much butt. Right, I will go nuts with that more tea. I will grab some. You
Okay,
could even
cool.
You could even take the front lines. You wanted some coffee,
Oh,
cafe.
if you can, that would be lovely. Thank you so much,
I don't
Jake.
know how this stuff works, but
Oh, am I the one manning the guns?
Yes,
actually,
yes,
am
you
I
are.
the,
You
wow,
are
wow,
manning
I
the
get
guns,
thrown into
and
this.
we're not talking about Hoyt right now.
Yeah, I know. Well, I mean,
so-
oh wow, who these rebels are actually attacking now? Who are those rebels? Where are they coming from? I don't know, but apparently the mercenaries looks like. Yeah, the mercenary. And they just defected to Rome now? Because a second ago they were rebels.
Oh yeah, they defected. They
Oh
definitely
wow! Oh no! Here they are. Oh, looks like the Oh, that's why he had so many troops, right? Like he was running on. Did
He was running on mercs. He's
Did he-
down on cash.
I don't know.
No, cash is here. Oh, and there's actually Blondie telling us that he has forts in Kush, and you.
Oh wow! And we have a battle now, which looks like a good ambush for Kush. Let's see. Tactics are being equal. What are we using? I'm just surprised we don't see more camels.
Tactics equal, slight advantage in discipline.
Yeah, some
Numbers are
elephants
really
on the Kushite side actually. 3,000 of them trampling the. They did the damage, but now the reinforcements are coming, and it's they did good. They killed almost like 30,000 of them, but now the numbers don't
mighty
look
thanks,
as good.
Jake.
take this foul
Thank
liquid
you.
away from me.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Oh, I can take
Smells so
I can take
good.
this one for a wee bit. I don't often get a chance to be on the high seat here.
It stresses me to have you behind me right now.
Yeah, we're being like.
Oi.
All right.
We're being looked at, and when you came just back to see a Blondie counterattack, stopped dead right here by almost 100k versus, almost half the numbers.
What's the
Attacking me.
situation with Moria over in India?
Yeah,
though?
good question.
Oh, let's check.
Oh,
they don't-
well.
Hanradapura and Chola,
Oh,
look
yeah,
at
there
you.
used to be a
looks
lot-
like Gujarat has changed hands recently.
Yeah,
'Cause
there
I'm
used to be a
pretty
lot
sure
more.
that region was not.
No. It was in the Morian hands, and it's not.
That's an interesting snake, though.
Stacy reigning supreme there. I don't agree on them sharing provinces like they do, but I'm sure they've come to an agreement on the matter.
I mean, if Dharma Deathflash showed us anything, is that it's hard to actually draw nice borders that are not going to be contested after the fact by the allies in India.
Nurgle, really? Really, Nurgle? Pushing that flog rod achievement again?
I mean, you say these things, but you've already earlier said how much you live to be flogged, so...
I mean, to be fair, I'm pretty sure the actual number needed to get this.
And we have a
this
big
list.
battle there.
Yes, that Rome just won. Oh, yes. Oh, and the reinforcement came short like a day, and some. Oh, that's
So many battles,
Battles,
but
battles,
these
battles.
are battles in the
Yeah.
south with Celticia.
Oh, and we see new recruitments now, and they are getting defeated on this front. Oh, yes, they tried a counterattack, which didn't go through. But this one might. It tries to stop the reinforcement, but really. Yes, no. Oh, yeah, I did break the rank just a second before reinforcement came, which. Against the again, the tactics are not the best here.
No.
The Roman tactics, they need to be rethought.
Yeah, because he's losing. Oh, and now he did. Or maybe because someone else. Oh no, it's because I think since there are different attackers, they don't have the same tactics, and I guess that allows them to try different options. But
Sorry, we have Blondie telling us that the war went about as expected.
As expected.
let's.
Oh, boy!
Well, I remember there being a bit more cush
Oh,
there.
yeah, they lost that a good deal of the Nile Valley.
It looks like Dinot has a sweet cushion. Okay.
You should do that with Zach. Macedonian revolt.
What?
Macedonian
What
revolt?
is this?
I have no idea. Where is the Macedonian?
Well,
revolt?
if you click up the war thing, it'll
yeah, click
highlight
the war
to
thing,
the.
Oh, you're right. Here.
Oh, okay.
That's big.
Oh, because they were part of Macedon, I guess.
Yeah, that's a
and
big
they
revolt.
inherit the wars.
Big nasty revolt.
But are they also at war with Macedon?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a three-parted war.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
so
I wonder if Rome would just come and annex those territories, saying like, "Hey, I was at war with them." It's
That would be a Kaiser move for sure.
Yeah.
well, is that? Well, a migrant horde of pirates are actually attacking the inland of Greece. Wow.
Greek pirates.
Do what you want, Kuzo. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, I mean, guess that's what they're doing. Meanwhile, Epirus is content on sitting there with all the tech in the
I
world.
often wonder what Epirus is.
I think they just hope that there's a technology victory, like this is civilization or something. They're just gonna make a spaceship and say, fuck you, we went to Alpha Centauri or whatever.
Oh boy. Oh man. Look at these losses too.
Horrific.
Wow.
Oh,
it's
horrific.
like a million died on each
We're
side.
nearly at 1 million deaths.
Oh, but 300 pops were enslaved on one side and none of the other? Oh, wow.
What, non-slave? I
I'm
don't buy that. I'm sure I saw Britannia enslaving.
But
Yeah.
they did enslave quite a few.
Maybe you only see it if you're on Rome's side? I'm not sure.
Pops enslaved. This is
yeah.
Pops enslaved by this faction, so Britannia enslaved 300.
Yeah, but then why don't they... No, it looks like it.
Well,
Yeah, that's-
Like on those ones, for example,
There we
there
go.
was enslavement on both sides, but
man, Britannia is nasty.
You're
yeah,
pointing in chat that this has become a real meat grinder war. Well, yes, so many people dying
It
for
is.
gold.
It is. I mean, if you look at the previous war too, like the numbers.
I mean,
of-
Macedonia is past 1,000,002 now on both sides.
Yikes.
Congrats, I guess.
Well, neither of them really have an incentive to give up right now.
And
'cause it-
Celticia is almost conservative with only like 100k.
piles of
wow.
corpses.
Yeah, it's like, how do you even find them?
And the worst part in that, I believe that the 1 million dead are in that bottleneck on the.
I mean, they're
on the eastern
forming the
part.
bottleneck at this point.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
was
another battle over the
was an
Alps this time, but
impersonation.
wow.
fighting in the Alps.
I mean, to be fair, we see the fights getting closer and closer to Italy proper, but we.
Yeah, I want. So, how are the overall numbers for Rome doing? Is his army depleting in any?
Well,
any meaningful way?
they don't have a lot of
Yeah, the manpower ain't
manpowers,
there,
and
but
I
he's
guess
got
no,
the
the
dosh.
regiments are actually pretty. Oh no, some of them are actually
Pretty meaty, right?
pretty. Yeah, they need some. They need more people. Well, that's mercenaries, so. I guess
they can
both
figure it
sides.
out.
Yeah.
Killing is their business, and business is good.
Yeah, and Rome is still running on 4k money, despite being well at a -1 balance at this rate. It can be
Yeah,
it
you
won't
can
be a
hold that. You can
problem.
hold that for a wee while. I wonder if
Yeah.
they're being funded by anyone or.
This no, he's basically converting power because if you take a look at the oratory and religious power, he basically uses the economic menu to convert stuff.
Is that so?
Yes,
No, because
and-
we removed.
Yeah.
Oh,
that,
right.
got.
You can only
got
buy
taken
it now.
away.
You can't sell it anymore.
Yeah.
Nice. I wasn't aware. When
No,
was it locked in?
That was
last,
for- that was
last,
for this.
last batch.
Ah. Probably
Decided
because
to.
Oh, and
they
this is the
found that
great
Kaiser was doing that.
liquidation
The
of your
great
powers.
battle for lions. Oh, that's gonna be
No, Kaiser
gonna
is
be interesting.
indeed saying he's not converting power.
with a lot of people fighting on different sides, and oh, nice try
I agree there, though. The
ambushing the people in different battles.
fighting is getting closer and closer to Rome. I mean, you'd think that would work to his advantage for the actual fights. He's got a more coordinated area
yeah.
to react from. But
Oh, and actually their move didn't pay because they managed to get all the reinforcements in time. Oh, but they still managed to lose it. Oh, wow. Wait.
oh, he ran into
Where-
a pretty gritty
Oh, yeah,
battle
yeah,
there.
like 100k, 100k
The
Britannians.
barbarians are flowing in.
Oh yeah.
Now, weren't you counting on the Kaiser to maybe restore your nation?
Well, it's gonna take some time, I guess. I admit I would have thought that truce breaking was like a kind of flow that they would not go again at, but
I mean, are you putting this much trust in Britannia?
trust. No, I think like it's minus infinite trust at this
And the
rate.
Macedonian War ended. We have one alliance out.
Oh yes.
Ooh,
Oh, which means Rome is
well.
gonna shift.
Yeah, Britannia's probably going to be in a bit of grim spot real soon.
I mean, can they
Dinos,
enforce?
it's the time to jump on that train.
Oh, Celticia can actually take the province now because.
They can force.
Yes, Britannia can in 400 days, unless the Kaiser managed to do like some kind of ninja operation to just get at least one province back from Bituria.
He probably could.
Yes, yeah, but
Is
because
Brit-
100
is Britannia aware that the Eastern Bloc has now removed
Collapsed?
itself from the war? Because
Well,
if he knows
Good
that,
question.
if he knows that, then he's probably a bit more keen for it. And we have the people in the chat egging the D note on
Oh, yeah.
to join the war.
They want that the
But what
Dino
is he
to
doing?
press that war button.
Well,
Well,
there is a
Egypt,
lot.
what's it
I
gonna
see a
be?
lot of concentration of people.
Chad, give us a
here.
denote.
Yeah, but there are endless mercs in northern Egypt.
Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah.
Epirus, what are you doing there?
Yeah, Epirus has grown.
I guess maybe they took some.
No, they
free-
had that before though.
They had that before?
They had that.
Then I'm blind.
I wasn't
as
even
a
here
bat.
last week, and I know that.
Yeah.
Don't.
I mean, yeah, Rome has to make a break for it very soon. Oh well, even if it's in it like 500 days. Celticia, however, might cut velocities at some point and just say, you know what?
What happened to Blettonisia? Looks like they're having a bit of a revolt themselves. North.
Oh wow, what is happening? Yeah. Oh, where actually the revolt is bigger than Blettonisia
Yeah.
almost at this point.
The Spanish
Which,
Civil War
and they are
comes early.
alone in this. The Celticia is not joining. The revolt doesn't have a lot of numbers.
Oh, we
though.
have actually Gru given us some insight regarding the Macedonian Grand Alliance. Actually, the Kaiser has forced a white piece.
Yeah, I mean, that was his advantage, I guess. You just need to focus on one enemy at a time. The problem is if you're on the defending side, I don't think you can enforce peace for any land, even if you're winning. Oh, and I see Romans are actually pushing inside the heartland to get there before 300 days.
Since they've got all those units, they can.
Yeah, especially since I don't see a lot of reinforcements. Even if some of...
When did this war start? It's
Wait,
been
even more
raging
mercenaries are joining. It's
on.
like...
Oh, mercenaries left
Yeah,
in
it's-
Europe.
The war
it's,
with Britannia, you mean?
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
how
like
lo-
it's like in a gold rush. You sell shovels. That's what.
It's
Oh,
bad.
and they clicked to get out of the piece before.
Again, the winner of the war,
They didn't take it all
Celticia.
though. They didn't take
Oh,
it all.
wait,
Blondie?
Blondie dropped out.
Is Blondie dead?
War of aggression. Did they truce? Did Dacia truce break?
Dacia's going for it. They don't want to let up.
They all truce broke in different
In
wars.
Oh
Actually.
boy, even Macedon.
Wow, what is even stability? Like, what does even mean?
Can
Well,
we have a
it's-
look at Kush, please?
Unstable land that's your own versus being owned by Rome. So yeah, what happened to the Blondie? The Blondie dropped out.
Oh,
Yeah,
I guess there
remember
was
there-
a second war, and this one went even
I remember
worse.
there being a lot more Kush. He at least held it up until the Nile forts.
Such a nice cushion
Again?
for denote. Okay, fine. I'll shut up.
I mean, maybe Egypt is going to be the real winner out of this, because he can just eat up the whole thing, and now that he has all free reign here, he can actually focus on other places.
Oh, actually, Johan is telling us that Kush got a civil war and lost.
Oh.
Oh.
So
Yeah, that's-
the one that strikes from the darkness.
Got struck back.
Got outstriked by
Yeah.
the shadows by its own rebels.
Yeah, that's actually something you have to be very wary of when you're playing. It's when you have a civil war, if you lose that, you're done.
Oh well.
Hello,
The man
the-
himself.
The man himself.
Blondie.
Hilariously enough, in the shadows right
So I didn't know that if a civil war breaks out, they can take all your provinces with
Oh,
them.
it's do or die.
So the civil war popped, and I game over. Like, same tick.
Oh.
I thought at least I would have something left. Nope. Wow, that's a lot of mercenaries.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying all of them are mercenaries. I think. Oh wow.
That's a lot of mercenaries.
I think we have more mercenaries on both sides now.
Although I see
The-
a lot of zeros in those mercenary armies.
Yeah.
I
they
mean,
seem a
that's
bit
less
depleted.
people to pay. But look at those.
But
Look at these numbers.
Britannia's got to stop them from taking that land back.
Yeah.
How long until they can enforce peace?
They can actually, but they haven't.
Oh.
Maybe they're just trying to
They're
hoping that
holding
they
out.
can.
Well, I mean, they did have the attack coming in. If Britannia pieces out now, then Rome's just going to flatten it.
Oh no! I thought Dino was attacking there, but no. Cappadocia is actually. Is Epirus ready to expand? Yes. Epirus just realized that apparently there is no space victor in this game, so might as well attack people and get some land.
Time to crush people.
I mean, while Dacia is busy, he could sneak up there, take Sinori and everything.
Yeah,
That
or
would be
maybe
pretty-
they need aluminium to build a spaceship, so we're trying to get it somewhere in Asia Minor. I don't know, man. I don't even know what kind of game we play.
Oh, cats. Being sneaky and all.
We have a reminder in the Twitch chat right now that we're coming near the end of the session, which means it's Warmonger
Yep.
voting time.
Vote for it.
Yeah.
Who was the best warmonger? Who
Well,
declared war?
We
Who...
immediately have support for Blondie for striking from the shadows, right? being the best warmonger doesn't necessarily mean
I mean,
winning
technically,
those
Rome hasn't
wars.
declared
Yes,
a war
I
because
said
both of them.
that's quite important.
Bringing
It's
the
not,
fight.
yes, it's bringing the fight, not who's winning the war. Who has declared the most war?
Wait, oh,
who was
Saxony
the
is
most
now attacking
creative?
Rome in a war of Saxon aggression.
So Saxonia heard that, you know, it's warmonger time, so decided to jump on in
Yeah,
as well.
might as well grab those points, right? Ooh, and we have a battle here.
Truce break was best warmongerer.
Well, I choose broke.
Ah, there you go.
I guess Egypt.
Ouch. Poor Romans. We're gonna get. Oh no, that's. Is that reinforcements?
You can see the Kaiser slowly upping the try ratings.
Yeah, I can't help but feel that he has something in mind with his navy.
I mean, he could not really get
Make
a.
Rome small again.
By the way, were you guys coordinating between each other? Or
Yeah,
were you-
yeah.
All
We
of
had
you,
to do.
even Britannia.
No,
and-
they are all separate in the voice. I am not. I'm
just relaying stuff to you.
yeah. So I'm fighting my war on my side, and then I have to attack Rome. Go, just stab it. Stability is just a number. You guys have to attack.
Wait,
And-
so you work at a games company, but you don't have a working headset?
No comment.
No, but it's
tragic.
really just we're trying to coordinate slowly but steadily, move in, take over fort by fort. You're constantly coming with larger stacks. We're just being grinded down.
I guess you guys were super happy of passing finally that bottleneck, which is bothering
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
But
it's super
I
nice.
actually managed to white peace. I hold
Yeah.
that for like 5 years.
Yeah.
and
wow.
then peace out.
And then we just decided we need to stab him
Yeah.
because otherwise the other people are gonna die. But that's why when I started with all my random raids, just basically I know how hard it is being attacked from everyone. So adding small distractions that will still ruin his nation is like the best thing. Don't worry, I have more coming. Well, we should also mention the monetary war in this entire thing with bribing mercenaries back and forth.
Yeah.
yeah, I didn't.
I
so this
only,
is one of the things I didn't
I only
get.
got into the negatives once.
Yeah, I did.
But otherwise, I just pay.
So you were just
counter-offer.
bribing each other's
Yeah.
mercs.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
So basically, you can agree to the bribe, then they join the other force, or you have to pay double the cost that the other person is basically bribing. So yeah, I probably spent 6,000-7,000 gold and just trying to bribe his stuff. You tried to bribe my troops on Corsica.
Yeah.
All right. Well, guys, thank you so much for this week of Death Clash. We also have a small special announcement. We will be streaming this weekend from Friday to Sunday. Zach will join me on Sunday as caster, and you will have Seer Beer and Groogy as casters on Friday and Saturday, because we are doing the Emperors at War stream with a few people here. You?
Maybe.
You?
Danny.
You?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Maybe.
It's going to be really, really cool. We're going to pass more info on that. There's going to be a lot of surprises and secret stuff going on for the players. So it's going to be pretty, pretty cool. So make sure to tune in. It will be live, if I recall correctly, at 7 p.m.
Do you remember how many pops you have? Because I
I
probably
have no
shipped
idea.
away like 100 of them.
Oh,
Just slaves random.
Oh, yeah.
So saying
go
that,
more than 100.
that Dacia is very popular?
No, that's.
I think 11,000. something.
More of that on
Check.
Sunday.
And on that note.
More of that on Sunday. All right, everyone. Catch you next week.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
bye.